Can every woman wear simple hair, simple makeup, and a simple outfit and look elegant? I'll give you 5 seconds. Answer in the comments. The answer is no. And most women have no idea why. It's not confidence. It's not money. It's not even beauty. It's style architecture. Some women are high contrast. Some women require visual drama. Some require movement. Some require structure. Some require softness. Hello, my love. If you are new here, welcome. I'm Elisa, a luxury image consultant, and on this channel, we don't copy trends. We build visual identity. If you want to master quiet luxury dressing, body harmony, facial balance, and the kind of refinement that makes rooms shift when you enter, make sure you subscribe and follow me on Instagram. I share private styling breakdowns there that I don't always post here. Simplicity is not universal. When you put a minimalist uniform on a woman who is naturally expressive or dramatic, she disappears. When you put bold styling on a woman who is naturally refined and understated, she looks try-hard. That's why copying rich woman style doesn't always work. Most women don't look unpolished because they lack good clothes. They look unpolished because they don't understand visual harmony. You can wear expensive pieces, you can copy a Pinterest outfit, you can even own designer items, and still look slightly off. And today I'm going to show you 7 small but strategic style adjustments that instantly refine your appearance without buying anything new. And no, this is not. Wear a blazer. Stand straight. Add jewelry. This is image architecture. If you want to look polished consistently, watch until the end because the last adjustment is the one almost no one talks about. Tell me in the comments, have you ever worn something that looked beautiful on someone else, but not on you? I want to see how many of you have felt that. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly why some outfits always work on you and why others never will. Before we go deeper, comment below before we start. Do you prefer structured outfits or soft, flowy ones? I want to see something. 1. Kiba the system that works. There is a whole system behind this. Body lines, bone structure, facial symmetry, contrast level, fabric weight compatibility. Some of you may have heard of Kibe, some of you may not. But the principle is this. Your body has a natural geometry, and when your clothing respects that geometry, you look effortless. When it fights it, you look awkward. Proportions can wear classic symmetry. This is not personality. This is architecture. And once you see it, you cannot unsee it. 2. Visual weight calibration. This alone changes everything. Not every woman is meant to wear the same fabric weight. Some women are overwhelmed by heavy wool, thick denim, stiff tailoring. Others disappear in silk, chiffon, and light cotton. Why? Because your visual presence has weight. If you have strong bone structure, defined jaw, wider shoulders, bold features, you need heavier fabrics to match your presence. If you have delicate features, smaller frame, softer bone structure, low facial contrast, you need lighter fabrics. When your fabric weight matches your natural structure, you look harmonious. When it doesn't, you look slightly off. Even if the outfit is expensive, this is what most women feel but cannot name. Comment below. Do you think you're more delicate or more structured in your features? 3. The third piece rule, advanced. Most women stop at top plus bottom. Polished women add a third dimension. But here's the advanced version. The third piece doesn't always have to be a blazer. It can be texture, a silk scarf, a leather belt, a structured bag, a tailored vest. The third piece creates depth. Without it, outfits look flat. Luxury dressing is layered visually, even when minimal. And no, layering does not mean clutter. It means dimension. If your outfit feels plain, it's usually missing architecture. Tell me, are you a minimalist dresser or do you love layering? If you are realizing that small adjustments completely change how you're perceived, That is exactly why I built the Return to Elegance Masterclass. Inside Module 3, Quiet Luxury Appearance, I teach you how to calculate your ideal proportions, how to dress your exact body architecture, how to identify your style identity, how to stop wasting money on clothes that don't align. Because looking polished is not about buying more, it's about knowing more. And when you know your rules, you never look random again. The full 10-module restoration is open. And for those who want to begin softly, the 5-module option is available as well. Everything is linked below. 4. The empty space rule. This one is subtle and very upper class. Polished women understand restraint. Not every inch needs decoration. Not every outfit needs to be filled. There's power in controlled exposure, a clean neckline, a deliberate wrist, an ankle line that shows just enough. Elegance is not about covering everything, and it's not about revealing everything. It's about placement. When the empty space is intentional, it feels sophisticated. When it's accidental, it feels unfinished. High-level styling is knowing where to simplify, where to highlight, where to stop. And most women either overlayer or underfinish. The refined woman edits. She removes before she adds. That is a discipline. And yes, this is something we go much deeper into inside Module 3 of Return to Elegance, where we refine silhouette, proportion, and visual harmony. But for now, I want you to notice something this week. When you get dressed, what can you remove? That would make the look stronger. Comment, edit. Let's see who is truly paying attention. 5. The hardware audit. This is the shift almost no one talks about, but image consultants see it immediately. Your hardware, buttons, zippers, bag clasps, belt buckles, chain straps, earring backs, the metal details on your outfit. Most women think people notice the color, the brand, the silhouette, but subconsciously, people notice finish. Cheap hardware reflects light differently. It chips, it overshines, it competes with the garment. Refined hardware blends, it supports, it whispers instead of shouts. This is why a woman can wear simple jeans, a white blouse, and minimal makeup. But if her bag clasp is solid, her belt buckle intentional, her jewelry cohesive, she looks elevated. It's not about logos, it's about polish. In luxury styling, we call this visual consistency. Gold mixing with random silver, high shine next to brushed metal, heavy hardware on delicate fabrics. These are microsignals, and high-level women are sensitive to microsignals. That's the difference. Not money, taste. 6. Fabric architecture. Let me say something that most fashion channels will never say clearly. It's not about the outfit. It's about how the fabric behaves on your body. Some women are meant for structure, crisp blazers, defined shoulders, tailored seams. Others are meant for movement, soft drape, fluid lines, gentle elongation, and when you wear the wrong architecture, you look slightly off. Not bad, just not harmonious. This is why 2 women can wear the same beige dress, and one looks powerful while the other looks swallowed. It's not beauty, it's alignment. In the world of image consulting, we don't just ask, is it trendy? We ask, does it support your natural line? That's a completely different level of dressing. And this is why many women keep buying more clothes instead of understanding their structure. Tell me in the comments, do you feel better in structured pieces or soft flowing ones? Be honest. You may just discover something about yourself. 7. The contrast mismatch. Let me ask you something. Have you ever worn a simple outfit, clean, neutral, elegant, but somehow it looked flat on you? And then you see another woman wearing almost nothing special, and she looks striking? That is not money. That is contrast. Every woman has a natural contrast level. Some faces are bold, some are soft. If your features are strong and you dress too softly, you fade. If your features are delicate and you dress too sharp, you look overwhelmed. Most women never realize this. They think, I just don't look good in simple outfits. No, the outfit wasn't speaking your language. Inside my masterclass, I teach you how to identify your contrast level and align your wardrobe accordingly. Because when contrast is correct, even a white shirt becomes powerful. But here on YouTube, I just want you to notice. Do you feel more alive in sharp contrasts or in soft blends? Comment bold or soft. Let's see something. If you're realizing that you've been copying aesthetics instead of understanding your architecture, that's exactly why I created Module 3 inside my masterclass. We don't just talk about elegance. We analyze your proportions, your contrast, your archetype, your visual harmony. Because once you know who you are visually, you stop chasing trends and you start refining your own identity. So here's your final reflection for today. If I looked closely at your outfit, would the details feel intentional? Comment, details matter. Because they do. Now listen carefully. If you watch this entire video, you already feel it. It's not about buying more. It's about understanding more. Visual weight, contrast, architecture, editing, hardware. This is what separates random styling tips from true image consulting. And this is exactly why inside the full Return to Elegance Masterclass, Module 3 is entirely dedicated to quiet luxury appearance. We don't just talk about clothes. If you'd like to go deeper into that transformation, the Return to Elegance Masterclass is waiting for you. You can begin with the first 5 modules, or step into the full 10-module restoration experience. The link is in the description, my love. I would be honored to guide you inside, so your outer appearance finally matches your inner presence. Because a polished woman is not accidental. She is calibrated. If you're ready to move from guessing to knowing, the masterclass link is below. And if you're new here, subscribe. This channel is not about trends. It's about refinement. Follow me on Instagram as well. I share real-life styling breakdowns there daily. And my loves, the world reads your appearance before you ever speak. Make sure it reads you correctly. I'll see you in the next one.